What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Chris, aka that plant-based brother, and welcome back to my channel, Culture Kitchen. Now, before we get started with today's video, as always, I want to say thank you to my subscribers, and if you're new to the channel, I want to say welcome. Please hit subscribe and the notification bell so you can be up to date when I drop new videos. Now, on to today's video. Today, we're making vegan mozzarella sticks with homemade marinara sauce. All right, you heard that correctly. Vegan mozzarella sticks with homemade marinara sauce. No store-bought over here. All right. Now, just to give you guys a quick background, mozzarella sticks have always been, one of my favorite foods, one of my favorite snacks, and I've even gone to some of the local restaurants here in my area to try their vegan mozzarella sticks. And to be honest, I was not satisfied at all. So I said, I'm gonna make it my damn self. So without further ado, here goes the video. All right, family, here's the list of ingredients to make the vegan mozzarella sticks with homemade marinara sauce. Please be advised that the exact measurements will be in the description box. So first we're going to start off with some avocado oil. Next, we are using the Miyoko's mozzarella wheel. Please make sure you get the wheel or this recipe will not work. Some Italian seasoning, some plant-based milk. Next, we have some flour. Next, we have some vegan Italian breadcrumbs. Next, we have some onion powder, garlic powder, salt, and pepper. All right. I have some tomatoes on a vine. Next, we have some chopped onion. All right. Next, I have some pink Himalayan sea salt, some tomato paste, some more Italian herbs, and crushed red peppers. Let's get started. All right, so first we're going to prep our mozzarella sticks. So as you can see here, I'm using the Miyoko's mozzarella wheel. It's very important that you use the wheel for this recipe to work, okay? So what you want to do, you want to get yourself a sharp knife. You want to open up the package. For whatever damn reason, I'm struggling with the package. The package is kicking my ass. This is embarrassing, okay? Come on, you can get it open. There you go. Get the damn package open. All right. So now that I got the mozzarella wheel finally out the package, we are going to take a sharp knife and we are going to cut the mozzarella wheel in half the long way, as you see here. Make sure you cut it this way. You can try to cut it, in half, flat down on the surface and then cut into individual strips. But I just did it this way. Do it whatever way you feel like doing it. It's your prerogative. It's your mozzarella sticks. I'm just here to, be a guide. Okay. So as you can see here, I'm, being very careful and slicing the mozzarella wheel in half, like so. As you can see here, I'm struggling with this also. And it's just a struggle day. I don't know what's going on. All right. So after we get the mozzarella wheel cut in half, next we are going to cut the wheels into roughly half-inch strips. At the end of the day, you should get about roughly 10 good strips of mozzarella cheese. All right. Then after we get our strips, what you're going to do, you're going to actually roll them so the mozzarella sticks can take on that round cylinder shape. And that's what I'm doing here. I'm actually rolling them, just to like smooth them out a little bit and, give it that traditional mozzarella cheese stick, shape. All right, so next we're going to make the vegan Italian breadcrumbs. To make the vegan Italian breadcrumbs, you're going to mix a half cup of vegan breadcrumbs with 1 to 2 tablespoons of Italian seasoning. Add them to a bowl, mix them together. Congratulations, you have vegan Italian breadcrumbs. All right, family, so now we're going to make the wet batter. So to make the wet batter, we're going to start with a half cup of plant-based milk. I really don't care what type of milk you use, just make sure it's plant-based. Next, I have a mix of a half teaspoon of garlic powder, onion powder, a quarter teaspoon of salt, and an eighth of a teaspoon of black pepper. We're going to add that to the milk. Next, we're going to add 2 tablespoons of flour, and then we're going to give it a good mix, and then we're going to set it to the side. Alright, so next we're going to coat our cheese sticks. Alright, so what you want to do is you want to do it in this order, okay? You're going to dip the cheese stick in the milk, in the wet batter, then in the dry batter, which is basically just some flour, okay? Then we're going to put the cheese stick back into the milk again, alright? Just give it a quick dunk. And then we're going to add it to the breadcrumbs, toss it around, make sure it's well coated, and then we're going to put it on a pan or a plate with some parchment paper or wax paper, and then we're going to repeat this process until all of our mozzarella sticks are coated. Okay, so now that we are done coating our mozzarella sticks, what we are going to do, we are going to take our cheese sticks and we are going to place them in either the freezer for about 30 minutes or the refrigerator for about an hour. We just want to keep them chilled while we make the marinara sauce because we don't want the cheese sticks to stay at room temperature because they're not going to fry right when we deep fry them. Alright, so now it's time to make the marinara sauce. So, just want to let you guys know, this step is completely optional, okay? If you guys just want to use the store-bought marinara sauce, that's fine. Just make sure that it's vegan friendly, okay? Now, if you want to attempt this, let's get started. So, what I did was I chopped up 5 tomatoes, okay? And what I did was I diced them, okay? And dicing the tomatoes, what I found out is that the tomatoes cook more efficient and they cook a lot faster than just taking, than just slicing 5 tomatoes and just throwing them in the skillet. They actually cook a lot better when you dice them, okay? So we're going to dice 5 tomatoes and then we're going to add them to a bowl and set them to a side for now, okay? Next, we are going to take our chopped onion and we're going to add it to a pot with some grapeseed oil, not grapeseed oil. Alright, next we're going to take a few teaspoons of avocado oil or grapeseed oil or whatever oil with a high burn rate you want to use. We're going to put our burner on medium, okay? We're going to heat our oil up and then we're going to add our diced onions. And we're going to cook our onions until they are somewhat translucent. We just want the onions soft, okay? Once the onions are soft, then we know it's time to add our tomatoes, all right? And at this time, if you want, you can go ahead and season your onions. I wanted my marinara sauce to be a little bit spicy, so I added some crushed red peppers. This step is completely optional. If you don't want your marinara sauce to be spicy, omit and don't add the crushed red peppers, okay? All right, so as I mentioned in the last clip, we just want our onions to be soft. We don't want to burn them. All right, so now that our onions are soft, we are going to add our tomatoes. All right, now when we add the tomatoes, we can go ahead and we can, raise the temperature to about a medium high. Since the tomatoes have, a lot of water in them, we want the tomatoes to cook down, and it's going to take a while. So let's go ahead and put the burner on medium high. All right, get everything mixed up very well, and then we're going to cover our pot. That will allow the tomatoes to cook down even faster. Okay, so 10 to 15 minutes later, what I did was I took the lid off, and then I added some tomato paste, and then I added some Italian seasoning, gave it a good mix. Then just to, play around for whatever reason, I wanted to add a little bit of sweetness to it, so I added some agave, okay? And then what I did was I added some other herbs to the marinara sauce. Like I said before, this was just an experiment that actually I created by accident. you know. I added some more seasoning, as you can see here, and then I gave it a stir, and I let it cook for another 5 minutes uncovered, and that's about it, and it should be done. All right, here's a quick zoom in of my homemade marinara sauce from scratch. I gotta say, I think I did a pretty good job considering the fact that I made this from scratch with, whole tomatoes, and it looked pretty good and actually tastes delicious. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and deep fry our mozzarella sticks. So what you wanna do, you wanna make sure you have some oil heated at about 370 degrees. And basically what we're going to do, we're just going to take our mozzarella sticks, and we're going to cook them. We're going to deep fry them. All right, when we're cooking them, we're going to cook them for about 3 to 5 minutes or until golden brown. Okay, and once they're done, we're just going to take them out of the oil, and we're going to place them on a paper towel or a drip tray, so the excess oil can actually drip off the mozzarella sticks, so we can get that nice, crunchy texture. And look at that. That's what you want. You see that? That's greatness right there. That's a vegan mozzarella cheese stick. I'm just saying. All right, after we drain our mozzarella sticks, I just want to give you guys a little zoom in action. So let's zoom in on these mozzarella sticks, and y'all can see that nice golden, crispy, crunchy texture. That's what you want right there. Nothing but greatness. Now let's plate our damn food. All right, so now it's time to plate our food. First, we're going to start off with just adding some of our homemade marinara sauce to a small bowl. All right, and then we're going to go ahead and add our vegan mozzarella sticks. And then we're going to go ahead and garnish it with a little bit of dried oregano or parsley or whatever herb of choice you want to use to garnish your meal. And here you have it. Vegan mozzarella sticks with homemade marinara sauce. Damn! Oh my God! But there you have it, family. Vegan mozzarella sticks with homemade marinara sauce. I had a lot of fun making this, and I hope you have a lot of fun as well. If you have any questions or concerns, you can drop a comment, or you can email me at culturekitchen@gmail.com. If you'd like to get in contact with me on Instagram, it's at that plant-based brother. And on Facebook, it's facebook.com/culturekitchen. Please like, share, and subscribe. I just want to say thank you for watching. This is your boy Chris, aka that plant-based brother, with Culture Kitchen, signing off. Oh, we cooking.